What's up, everyone? This is Tim from California here. I am on my way to Yosemite National Park, and on our way, I saw this giant fog cloud over Bernie. It looks pretty impressive. The estimated weather in Yosemite is going to be a high of 35 and a low of 21. It's going to be pretty cold, even for here. So come along on my journey. Stay tuned for what happens next. We stopped in Corning at the rest stop, and it is surprisingly nice here. The bathrooms were clean, and there were a lot of extra picnic tables to rest at if you needed to. Definitely recommend. Now let's get back on the road to get to Yosemite. Just woke up, first night in Curry Village. I slept great. This heater is awesome. It was set to about 85 and it felt like a regular house. I really enjoyed it. And now I'm about to go outside and check out what's happening. Coming out of the cabin, it feels great out here. Like, the mountains look nice and it feels almost perfect. Even though it's 26 degrees right now, which is crazy. These are the tent cabins, which are nice. They don't feel how they look outside. And above, you see all the mountain ranges. I believe that one is Half Dome, which is awesome. And then you got the rest of Curry Village. And this specifically is called Boys Town. Each cabin has its own bear box, which you have to put all of your scented things into. This doesn't only include food. This can include scented deodorants and hairsprays. So just keep that in mind whenever you come to put all that stuff in the bear box and lock it up good. So I'm here with my school, so I think around 9 we'll go on a hike to see the valley. So that's gonna be fun. It's currently about 7 o'clock, so I'm just hanging out. I'm probably gonna get some warmer clothes on, but yeah, feels great. I also forgot to mention that the showers here are awesome. They are super hot, and sometimes they also are a little bit too hot, so I wasn't expecting that. And there are enough bathrooms for everyone, so you never really have to wait for a bathroom or shower. The showers are, most of the showers are just curtain showers, which I wasn't really a fan of, but I think there are some single bathroom showers. So that's nice. Yeah, so come along on the journey, and yeah, we're gonna see some awesome stuff. Just got breakfast at the breakfast hall or dining hall, and it was good. It looks amazing. There's a lot of benches, and the mountain is right above. Just realized that right over our camp is Half Dome. That's awesome. This is a great view. But I don't think I'll be climbing it on this trip. So behind me is El Capitan, and if you look close enough, there are actually rock climbers behind me in orange vests. So we are now walking, and behind me is another mountain. I'm not sure what it's called, but just looking up at El Capitan, this is breathtaking. This thing is so unbelievably tall. I'll post the height of it on the top of the screen. So behind me is El Capitan, and way back there is Half Dome, if you can see it. This is a very scenic view. I would definitely recommend this hike. It's amazing. So this is El Capitan, this is Half Dome, and I can't remember this part, but then over here is the waterfall. And you can see the road going along there, and that's where we came in. I'm pretty sure this is called the Old Big Flat Road Trail. So we are at the very top right now, and we are about to head down. We just had lunch up here. It was great. Yeah, here's the view on the other side towards the mountain. Definitely this is what you come for. And this is the most scenic view I've ever seen. So we just took the bus back, and we are now at this lake, and it's a very nice and chill lake. I heard the water is pretty cold, so I'm not gonna go in. There's a nice bridge behind me, which we had to cross to get to here. There's a giant beach on the coast, which is nice, and lots of forest all around. The breeze definitely picked up a lot here for the last few minutes, so I'm guessing it's breezy here most of the time. I'm not sure if you can tell, but yeah, it is pretty breezy. While we were checking out the different mountain ranges, like El Capitan, on the way back, we actually saw a couple rock climbers. Apparently there are over 50 on the wall today, so that's pretty shocking. This is a special type of floor. This floor generates energy. And every time you step on it, it creates some power. This is insane. This is the presentation auditorium near Camp Curry, where we went to a seminar about how to preserve the forest. Good morning, it is day 3. I just woke up and got some warmer clothes on. It was pretty cold last night. It was about 29 degrees, but I forgot to wear a jacket, so I was pretty cold. But we are leaving Curry Village and going about 8 miles to a different site for the last 2 days. So I'll take you along on that journey. Before we leave, I thought I'd give you a tour of my cabin and what they have here in Boys Town of Curry Village. Okay, so in here you get one bigger bed and 2 twin beds. You get 2 chairs, a safe, and some towels. And you can set the heater up to 90 if you want. But I set it to about 80 to 85, which was great. Now I'm off to go to the other part of the park. Here's a quick look at the Camp Curry General Store, where you can buy all sorts of things from souvenirs to essentials that you might need on your trip. We are now pulling up at the National Environmental Science Center, or NESC, and we did a cool thing where we got to look at different skulls of different animals in the park. This is a really, really tiny bat skull, which is really cool to see. This new area, we are the second school to actually be there and stay there at the campsite. And it took 11 years to build, so this is a really cool experience to get to see. And now we're on a hike going to a spot called Spyglass Lookout, which I'll explain more in a bit. So we just hiked up to Spyglass Lookout. This is a really good view. There's a rock over to my left where you can use binoculars to look out along the horizon. So I'll be doing that in a little bit. Yeah, but for now, I'm just looking out here, and it looks pretty good. It's very scenic up here. You can see the whole mountain range everywhere. Our tour guide then brought us over to a recently discovered area. It is a abandoned, barn and housing area that is likely from the 1980s. there's still a lot of stuff in it, but we weren't allowed to go inside. That is just because there might be some poisonous gas from rat dust. So we stayed outside, but it was still fun getting to look at all the different houses and things inside and getting to wonder what happens to this place. Here is a closer look at NESC. Here are the dorms, and there's a lot of space for just hiking around. Right here is the cafeteria area on my left, and in front of me is where the dorms and showers are. And this right here is the dining hall, which has the kitchen, bathrooms, tables, and everything, even a cool painting on the wall. Me and my family ended up just leaving that night. So to end the final day of this video, you can see the awesome sunset behind me in the distance. And it might not look the best on camera, but it looks spectacular.